I'm Chris Lawrence with your headlines from North Texas. We're working to learn what led up to Wednesday's deadly shooting at a Walmart parking lot in Dallas. Investigators say it was a domestic dispute and the gunman tracked his partner down to the Walmart on Forest Lane. One shot grazed the woman and a bystander before police say he turned the gun on himself. And when officers arrived, they found his body in a parked car. Paramedics took both women to a hospital nearby, and detectives are trying to determine what prompted the shooting. A child was killed in Tarrant County Wednesday when the truck they were riding in was hit by a train. The crash happened in Haltom City near Elliott Reeder Road and Hickory Drive. And here's what we know right now. Investigators say 2 people were in the truck, including that child. Fort Worth police didn't give any specifics, but say it involved someone of school age. Paramedics rushed the adult driver to a hospital and were told they have minor injuries. A school resource officer is recovering after their gun accidentally went off at an elementary school in Corsicana ISD. No students or teachers were injured, but parents say they received several alerts from the school. District officials say they're cooperating with Corsicana police, who are investigating the accidental discharge. The city of Fort Worth is taking steps to address all the crashes on a dangerous stretch of road. Longtime residents tell us speeding is a big problem on East Berry Street. Brittany Costello shows us what's being done to make it safer.
On East Berry Street in Fort Worth.
This is where the second set of chevrons will be.
Assistant Director of Transportation Management Martin Phillips.
All those have proven to be effective at changing driver behavior.
Is coming up with a new plan to address safety concerns on a stretch Willie Huckabee says has been dangerous for far too long.
Don't we have crashes everywhere? Up at the light, down the streets. Just about anywhere you have crashes, but it's mostly in this curve right here.
Accidents through his neighbor's yard, others at the intersection of East Berry and Village Creek.
I'll be in the bed, and if I hear something, boom, I jump up, think somebody done hit something. It's just that bad.
He blames much of it on speed and driver inattention. Problems Phillips is hoping to address with the city's plan for new curve warning signs, arrows, and advisory speed limits of 25 miles per hour.
That's all designed to grab the driver's attention as they're coming into the curve. Let them know there is a curve, and hopefully they will begin to slow down.
City staff shared their plans with neighbors like Huckabee Wednesday.
It makes me feel better to know that they're trying to do something for the neighborhood.
Though he says drivers seem to ignore the signs already there.
Half the time they're not going to even look at the signs. Then the other half, I don't know what's going to happen.
The city admits drivers have to do their part, but say this is just the first of many projects to come. Improvements to this intersection are in the design phase.
It's also going to make the signals a lot more visible.
And a long-term plan will review the entire corridor, something the city believes will improve safety for everyone.
Well, you got to start somewhere.
The goal is to get this signage up by January 2026, but they are hoping to do that even sooner. The next step is to install the poles, but that means making sure there's nothing in the ground that they could hit. In Fort Worth, I'm Brittany Costello.
A family in North Richland Hills has a lot to be thankful for this year. Kevin Reese shows us how doctors who work with the tiniest of patients are bringing home success like never before.
So we got all of the sizes of diapers.
A nursery in North Richland Hills created for a girl named Nora, a collection of hair bows ready and waiting for her. But then there's this picture of her mom.
I look happy, but I was terrified.
Terrified because that's Nora she's holding, all 13.1 ounces of her, less than a pound, the size of a soda can.
It was a huge shock when they said that she was going to be born at 24 weeks. It was terrifying, but also like miraculous.
Because
almost.
that was March of this year, and this
Let me fix your bow. Is that what was wrong? Is that what was wrong?
is 8 months later.
I mean, when she was born so small, I didn't know she could live. And the nurses were like, no, she's going to thrive.
And you look at her now, and it's just hard to even think about that.
Would never, yeah.
Nora, all 10 pounds of her now, beat the odds at Texas Health Harris Methodist in Fort Worth.
You're really battling against nature.
Dr. Megan Schmidt, the neonatologist who led a specialized team for Nora's first 129 days.
We couldn't have done these sorts of things as early as 30 years ago that we can do now.
So just the advancements that have been made over the last decade are incredible.
That's great.
Nora also survived a delicate heart procedure, but her doctors say she's the picture of health now.
She'll throw one fit a day.
and otherwise it's this.
This one around her entire arm.
Her parents keep the tiny blood pressure cuff and the tiny hand and footprints.
I think of this little fighter that was ready to come into the world too soon, but she was ready to come fighting, and she never gave up. I will tell her that she's the strongest person I've ever met in my whole life. I think that'll be her story. I really hope she's a neonatologist someday.
Yeah, so do I.
I'm kind of trying to manifest it.
Yeah.
There is a photo wall at the Babcock home that includes the phrase, "I still remember the days I prayed for the things I have now."
I can't thank Dr. Schmidt enough for just believing in her and not ever giving up hope.
Hope that they want other parents of preemie babies to know
Chatty, Nora.
is possible for them too.
What they do, it's their work. It's amazing.
In North Richland Hills, I'm Kevin Reese.
So glad to see Nora doing so well, and a big thanks to all the doctors and nurses who work in the NICU. Those are your headlines from North Texas.